Good evening. Here is the Webcast channel News Tonight. My name is Christy. First, the highlights. Court convicts Obi's campaign DG Doyin Okupe over 240 million naira fraud as wife's son begged for mercy. NAFDAC alerts Nigerians on fake COVID-19 test kits. Oyo men BJ Oro dug for kidnapping too, collecting 20 million naira ransom. NDLA intercepts 1.8 million narcotic pills hidden in noodles. Pregnant policewoman arrested over maid's death. Citizens expressed doubt on 2023 general elections. Now the news in full. A federal high court in Abuja has convicted Doyin Okupe, the Director General of the Labour Party and Peter Obi's Presidential Campaign Council. The former senior special assistant on media to ex-President Goodluck Jonathan was found guilty of breaching the Money Laundering Act. Justice Ijoma Ojukwu, while delivering judgment on Monday, found Okupe guilty of contravening Section 16, Subsection 1 and Subsection 2 of the Money Laundering Act for accepting cash payments without going through the financial institution in excess of the threshold allowed under the Act. According to the sentence, Okupe's wife and son, reacting to the sentence, Okupe's wives and son begged the High Court Abuja to temper justice with mercy on Okupe's sentencing. Omolola and Adesukanmi Okupe spoke as witness shortly after the court reconvened following the defendant's conviction. Okupe was said to have received 240 million naira in cash from the office of the former National Security Officer Advisor NSA Colonel Sambo Dasuki, retired. Besides, the wife and his son that testified to Okupe's good character and honesty before the court, Dr. Chukwuemeka Ezeife, and former Director General of the National Orientation Agency NOA, Dr. Idi Farouk, also gave their evidence and appealed for leniency. The judge had earlier stood down proceedings for Okupe to exercise his right under Section 310 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act, ACJ, to call witnesses to testify about his character before the court could proceed to pronounce sentence of the convict. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has notified Nigerians about counterfeited COVID-19 antigen rapid test kits in circulation. This is contained in the NAFDAC public alert released to newsmen on Sunday in Abuja. The counterfeit BTNX incorporated COVID-19 rapid antigen test kits were communicated to NAFDAC by Health Canada. NAFDAC quoted Health Canada saying that the fake test kits were sold online in 25-pack boxes by a distributor called Healthful Plus, which did not have the required license. According to NAFDAC, the packaging of the counterfeit kits resembled the authentic BTNX incorporated products in color and typeface and uses the BTNX incorporated. It said that the device identifies COVID-19C25, but also has several key differences, adding that it was labeled as manufactured by Health Advance Incorporated instead of BTNS Incorporated. NAFDAC stated that on the packaging, Health Advance has identified as the official Canadian distributor of the counterfeit products. It pointed out that the products had a claim of endorsement by government authorities such as Health Canada. Genuine COVID-19 antigen test kits helps detect certain proteins in the virus. Rapid antigen tests are designed to tell in a few minutes whether someone is infected or not. Meanwhile, the agency advised wholesalers, distributors, pharmacies, and consumers to ensure that their products are obtained from authentic and reliable sources. It also encouraged healthcare providers to increase their vigilance within the supply chain to avoid the importation distribution kits. It advised healthcare providers to prevent the administration of the product on unsuspecting patients, adding that the product's authenticity and physical condition should be carefully checked. Anybody in possession of the counter should immediately discontinue sale or use and and Igboagbo Chief Magistrate Court in Ibadan on Monday ordered the remand of Abolaji Abdulaziz aka BJ and Adewale Abolaniwa aka Oro over allegation that they kidnapped two people and collected 20 million naira ransom. The prosecutor, Inspector Femi Oluwadare, told the court that the accused and others still at large conspired on July 21 at about 8 a.m. at Challenge area Ibadan and kidnapped one Mrs. Patience Okafor. Okafor spent 10 days in their captivity after the defendants collected 15 million naira from her brother before releasing her. On August 28 at about 5 p.m. at the overhead bridge close to Leeds City University along Ibadan-Lagos Expressway Ibadan. While armed, they unlawfully kidnapped one Ghanaian at Itebi. The defendants collected 5 million naira from her relatives before releasing her after 8 days in their custody, the prosecutor told the court. Oluwadare said the offence contravenes Section 516 of the Criminal Code Laws of Oyo State 2000 and Section 4 Subsection 2 of the Oyo State Kidnapping Prohibition Law 2016. The Chief Magistrate, Emmanuel Idowu, who did not take their plea due to lack of jurisdiction on the matter, ordered that they be remanded at the Abolongo Correctional Center in Oyo Town. He adjourned the matter till March 14, 2023 for mention. The National Drug Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) has intercepted 1.8 million tramadol and other narcotic pills in Lagos and Gombe states. Femi Babafemi, spokesman of the agency, stated on Sunday in Abuja that some of the drugs seized at the Murtala Mohammed Airport, Ikeja, and parts of Gombe states were hidden in northern parts. He added that more than 600,000 pieces of 225 milligram tramadol brought in from Karachi, Pakistan, in two separate shipments on Ethiopian Airlines flights were also intercepted. The drugs from Karachi were seized at the Skyway Aviation Handling Company (PLC) SACO import shed at the Lagos airport on Monday, December 12 and Tuesday, December 3rd. Babafemi added that 5,960 pills of Rofinol concealed in 60 packs of noodles going to Johannesburg were also seized at the SACO shed of the airport on Wednesday, December 14. A female freight agent, Olaleye Adeola, has already been arrested in connection with the noodles consignment. In Gombe State, 1,154,500 pills of tramadol, Rofinol, and Esop being transported from Onitsha in Anambra to Gombe State by a truck driver were seized. In a related development, a tramadol consignment to Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Babafemi stated that the consignment was seized at the Lagos airport on November 25 in collaboration with the Zone 2 Police Headquarters, Lagos. He added that a market labourer, Oke Abosede, whose services were requested to convey the drugs for export, was earlier arrested. A deputy superintendent of police attached to the Oyo State Police Command, Omolola Omolabi, has been arrested over the death of her 14-year-old maid, Tomiwa Ajayi. It was reported that a Beninese, Yemisi Jimoh, accused Omolabi of killing her daughter, Ajayi. Jimoh, who lives in Ogun State, had the victim in her previous marriage. It was reported that the woman handed over her daughter to her younger brother's wife, Kehinde Ojo. Ojo, a seamstress, was said to have taken Ajayi to Omolabi's house in the General Gas area of Ibadan, Oyo State. The policewoman reportedly promised to support the teenager to learn a craft while she worked for her as a maid. The child's mother said she agreed to the arrangement after the couple also promised to take care of her daughter. Jimoh, however, said less than 10 months after the 14-year-old left their house alive, her corpse was returned with scars. The policewoman Friday denied having a hand in the child's death. She said, I don't know anything about this matter and the death of Tomiwa Ajayi. I'm pregnant with a baby. Why will I want to kill her? She asked. The hospital records are there to show that we took her for medical care before she gave up. She went further to say that she doesn't want her name soiled. Already, I know I have lost my job with the Nigerian police over this matter. I pray that Tomiwa's family will see my efforts in this area. I know I did not kill their child. Unquote. Our reporter learned that the Ogun State Police Command, where the case was initially reported, and transferred it to the Oyo State Police Command, where the suspect was being detained. The Oyo State Police Public Relations Officer DSP Ase Wale Onifeso, in a text message, said the investigation was ongoing on the matter. As preparation heightened towards the 2023 election year, Nigerians have expressed divergent views with regards to the 2023 general elections. While some are of the opinion that the Nigerian general election may not hold as stipulated, mostly because of the incessant attack on the commission office and operational base, some others are saying the government is perhaps not adequately prepared, with some believing that the insecurity and bandit challenges have been to the actualization of the election proper. Webcast channel sampled people's opinion concerning the elections, speaking with our reporter Aransiola Temidayo. A respondent, Mr. Ibrahim Musa, noted that the election may not hold due to the present security challenges in the country. He said before a country can elect a leader, certain issues should be considered. According to him, it seems the people and government itself are not ready for the elections because the government itself seems not too ready to confront the challenges relating to fuel scarcity and the several attacks on INEC offices across the country. Amusa said the economy of the nation is not encouraging. For example, high costs of essential commodities, especially food items, have rendered many people poor and left them hungry. They are therefore ready to sell their PVCs and other rights for tokens. In her own contribution, Mrs. Samuel Omowunmi Ebunomo said that election can only hold in an atmosphere of peace and harmony, but this, she said, are not in place. She described Nigeria as a country on motion without movement, adding that even when successive Nigerian governments may have good agenda, following it has always been the problem. Madam Samuel said Nigerians must fear God to make life easy for all, noting that the society breeds its own leaders. If the citizens are upright leaders will emerge. Speaking on the strength of recent happenings, the INEC chairman, also Professor Mahmood Yakubu, while appearing before the House of Representatives ad hoc committee, noted the attacks might disrupt the 2023 elections. He added that the attacks had far-reaching implications on the Commission's preparedness for the general elections. Yakubu noted also that should such attacks continue at the pace of occurrence, the Commission will find it difficult to recover in good time for the elections and conducting an acceptable election for the country. That has been the news this evening. My name is Christy Doyin. I wish you a good night rest. See you tomorrow.